First the proof. Silly Gilda, friend of Rainbow Dash, tormentor of everyone else. Why must you be so mean? Now we're gonna get into a little bit of speculation here, but bear with me for a little bit and I'll get to the juicy conspiracy. But first, I'd like to point out a little thing. We've only ever seen 6 griffins other than Gilda. That's a little weird, no? So few griffins in all of Equestria. So before Gilda, let's examine the other 6. First, Gustave Legrand, the renowned baker who created an eclair for the ride upon the mystery train. In addition to him, there's also the 5 griffins that attended the Equestria Games. To compete, I add. There were no griffins attending the ceremony as royalty. Let us talk about Gilda now. Simple, mean-hearted, mean-spirited griffin. Or is she much deeper than the book cover implies? We know that she attended flight school, the same flight school as Rainbow Dash. Now let me posit this. Why doesn't a flight-centric species such as the griffins have their very own flight school? Oh, but Rainbow Dash is an excellent flyer, probably one of the elite, you probably are muttering to yourself. Well, was she? Let's look at the very beginning of her life, when she was still in the Cloudsdale equivalent to Charity's class. She was picked on for being such a poor flyer. Rainbow Crash, wasn't it? So tormented by this she was, that Rainbow couldn't even perform a simple flight maneuver to impress her idols, the Wonderbolts. Now, let's think about this for a second. How could a filly like that be considered an elite flyer? I hear what you're saying. High school, college, one of them she must have excelled in, and there she met Gilda. But let's think about this for a second. If she was truly on the same level as Rainbow Dash, she would have been competing for the Griffins in the Equestria Games. Now that I bring them up, let's talk about the Equestria Games for a little tiny second here. Look in the audience. I could only ever find 2 Griffins in the audience. The 2 we've already seen. Where are the other Griffins to help support their fellow friends, kinmen, species? Now let's roll right back around to the question at hand. Why does Gilda hate ponies? She grew up with Rainbow Dash. They were clearly friends. Why, I wonder? You just heard the proof. Now here's the truth. Why does Gilda hate ponies? Why does Gustave seem noticeably antagonistic? Many ponies believe that, expunged from the records of common knowledge, recently there was a great Griffin War, when the invading nation tried to attack the Griffin Kingdom. They succeeded. During this time, the invading force marched on the Griffin Kingdom, decimating most, if not all, of the peaceful residents of the Griffin Kingdom. Now, Celestia, the true manipulator behind the invasion force. She attacked from multiple sides other than equestrian soil to fool the Griffin Kingdom into thinking it was an outside force invading, all while maintaining a masquerade of innocence, opening her arms and letting a defeated army rest upon her soil. She gave them camps to live in, but more as an attempt to foster friendship between the equestrians and the griffins. She set out an ambassador, a small, young ambassador. Now, Rainbow Crash, who was being picked on every second of every day, latched onto this new friend who also had it rough. Being different, Gilda wasn't included in very much and grew to despise and hate the other ponies save for Rainbow Crash, who was her only friend, being mutually experienced in torment. But alas, poor Celestia underestimated her powers. Her attack on the Griffin Kingdom killed far too many to leave enough to continue the species, and slowly, the Griffins are going extinct, dealing with years and years of torment at the hands of little ponies. May have made her bitter, only ever being able to truly trust Rainbow Dash. So, compounded with the fact that as an adult she consciously realizes that she may be one of the last Griffins ever to be alive, she comes to her friend Rainbow, maybe to tell of all this that she has just been burdened with, only to discover a little pink party pony is in the way. Of the torment of children flash before her eyes. Hurt and betrayed by her friend Rainbow Dash, she puts up a gruff bravado of seeming indifference and tries to play it cool. Meanwhile, all that she is burdened with builds. The poor pink party pony doesn't know any of this, and mistakenly tries to help, save only hurting her more, culminating with a party that was reminiscent of many other interactions where she was singled out as the one to be made fun of. Now, to make it worse, Rainbow Dash has betrayed her too, taken the side of this pink party pony, and everything she knows is crumbling. All she can do is yell and run to cry about how she's been betrayed yet again by the only friend she ever has had. Is Gilda really the heartbroken, hurting, poor little thing, desperate to talk to Rainbow Dash about the loss and overwhelming weight of her new discovery? The Griffins, her Griffins, are going extinct? Or is this just a crazy conspiracy? See you next time.
I once saw you running from them. What did they do to you? They turned you into a fool, but you're nobody's fool. They took something special from you, something you were not released. Shed your tears and let them freeze. Shed your tears and let them freeze.